Today's story is Hallie and Mudge in the green time. Let's go. In the summer, Hallie and his big dog Mudge liked to go on picnics. Hallie packed the food. He packed jelly sandwiches, pears, and ginger snaps for himself. He packed dry dog food and popcorn for Mudge. They both drank water. One Sunday, they went to the park for a picnic. Hallie put all the food on a picnic table, while Mudge chased some ants under the tree. Mudge was so big that his tail went whack every time he ran around the tree. Whack, 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 whack. Hallie laughed at him. Soon they began eating. Hallie chewed his jelly sandwich while he threw pieces of popcorn into Mudge's mouth. Mudge always liked dessert first on picnics. While they were eating, a yellow bee landed on Hallie's pear. Hallie didn't see the bee. Hallie picked up his pear. "Ow!" Hallie cried. Mudge jumped. The bee flew away. "Oh, oh, oh!" Hallie cried. He shook his hand again and again and again, but his hand hurt more and more. It hurt a lot. Tears came to Hallie's eyes. His hand hurt so much. It had a puffy white circle on it. Hallie just had to cry. He sat down beside Mudge and held on to his hurting hand and cried. Mudge snipped Hallie's hair. Mudge snipped Hallie's hand. Mudge put his big nose in Hallie's ear, but Hallie kept crying. Then Mudge licked Hallie's face. Mudge liked the taste. It was salty. So Mudge licked Hallie's face again and again and again. Every tear that Hallie cried, Mudge licked away. Hallie cried, Mudge licked, and the hand hurt. But in a while, the hand stopped hurting. Hallie stopped crying, and Mudge stopped licking. Hallie looked at Mudge and smiled. Hallie picked up a ginger snap. He took one bite and gave Mudge the last. "Thanks," said Hallie. Mudge wagged his tail and waited for another cookie. The bath. On hot days, Hallie liked to give Mudge a bath. Hallie liked it because he could play with the water hose and because he could cool off. Mudge hated it. Mudge knew when he was going to get a bath. He would see Hallie looking for the dog shampoo. And when he saw Hallie hooking up the water hose, he tried to hide under the steps. But it never worked. Hallie would take Mudge into the front yard in the sun and he would hose him down. Mudge hated it. His eyes drooped, his ears drooped, and his tail drooped. When he was all wet, he looked like a big walrus. Hallie laughed at him. Then Hallie would soap him up. Hallie scrubbed his head, and his neck, and his back, and his chest, and his stomach, and his legs, and his tail. Mudge really hated this part. He drooped even more. Then Hallie hosed Mudge down again. But before Hallie could grab a towel, before Hallie could get Mudge dry, Mudge always got Hallie back because when Hallie let go, Mudge started shaking. He started with his head. Then he shook his neck and his back, and his chest, and his stomach, and his leg, and his tail. Mudge shook so hard that when he was done, he was mostly dry, and Hallie was mostly wet. Then Mudge looked at Hallie and wagged his tail, while Hallie dried Hallie with the towel. The green time. Beside Hallie's house was a big green hill. Late on summer days, Hallie and Mudge went to the top of the green hill. They looked down. They saw Hallie's white house. They saw Hallie's blue bike. They saw Hallie's wooden swing. On the top of Green Hill, Hallie felt big. He felt like a king. He saw his things below him, and he felt very big. I am king of the Green Hill, Hallie said. He looked at Mudge. You are my dragon. Mudge wagged his tail. Your name, Hallie said, is Fireball. Mudge wagged again. And you are very scary, Hallie said. Mudge wagged some more. Hallie and Mudge marched all over the top of the green hill. They met other kings who had dragons. They chased them away. They met monsters. Mudge ate them. They marched and marched, till they could march no more. Then they found a magic tree on the green hill. It was a tree for kings and dragons who were tired. Hallie and Mudge sat down under the tree. Hallie put his arms around Mudge. They were glad for a magic tree. They closed their eyes. And a boy and a dog slept together on the green hill in their green time. Thank you for the watching. Bye bye.